Hey, it's late at night, and I'm just getting in from the Toronto After Dark 2015 closing party. It is actually after 6 o'clock, and because it's the 10th anniversary, there was some swag to be had at the closing party. They had these little loot baggy things going on. Which is pretty awesome. They've never done that before. But, you know, like I said, 10th anniversary, they decided to go all out. And if you want to know anything more about Toronto After Dark, there you go. There are all the links. Check them out. If you're making films, submit your films, you know, shorts, whatever. They've got something for everybody. So I've got this little loot bag full of weird stuff. First off is some kind of finger. Rawr. And next off is a couple of, what are these, zombies? Yep, they look like they're zombies. So here's this guy, he's like, rawr. And then there's this guy eating, chomping down, rawr, on somebody's hand or arm or something like that. Then there's a little skull bracelet. And finally, there's a little sparkle pumpkin. Which, you know, glows and changes colors. Oh. So that was pretty cool. But on top of that, managed to get some other swagginess swag. On DVD, I got An American Werewolf in Paris. I don't know if I have that or not. I've got Underworld, Rise of the Lycans. I have some Underworld. I don't know if I have this one. On Blu-ray, DVD and digital HD Ultraviolet, I've got Mad Max Fury Road. I do not currently own this, but I do think I want to get the 3D version. So the one thing that I'm pretty sure I do not own, again on Blu-ray DVD combo pack, is Let Us Pray, a film that actually played at a previous Toronto After Dark. This is the Anchor Bay release. So yeah, pretty awesome. I love getting free stuff, and it's always, well, it's always awesome, right? Getting free stuff. So yeah, again, I can't say too much. Well, I can't say enough good stuff about the Toronto After Dark Film Festival. Despite being, further back in October, they still managed to pick up a ton of great films and some not so great films. Again, you've seen the reviews for all those films, and yeah, whether I liked them or not, whether I thought they were any good or not. So you be the judge. If you happen to be planning a visit to Toronto, I do suggest, this time of year is a great time to do it. Basically the third week of October, and come out to the Toronto After Dark Film Festival. It is so much fun. Great people, both as, fans and viewers and staff and volunteers and programmers, everybody involved. They're just fantastic people. I can't say that enough. I've been going for all 10 of those years, since the first year all the way through. I have not missed a single year of the festival. I haven't necessarily seen every single film that they've had. I have missed a couple for whatever various reasons, but for the most part, I have seen 90%. We'll say 90%. And yeah, I mean, there are films I have seen at this particular festival, not necessarily this year, but this particular festival, that have never played anywhere else. And that's not to say that they are bad. Not to say that they are bad. It's just they are those hidden gems that, for whatever reason, they get to the festival. The festival programs them because they're like, hey, this is different. Nobody's seen this. Let's put this in there and see what goes on. But you know what? They just happen to be the type of film that there is no market for a distributor to want to pay any money to pick these up and distribute them to a North American market for whatever reason. Maybe it's a foreign film. Maybe it has no, the subject matter is a little risque. Maybe it's a film where it's just they're wanting too much money to, for any distributors to warrant picking it up. Like, they can't see justifying spending all that money when they know they're just not going to get the money back. So yeah, there are films that you see at these festivals that you may not see anywhere else. And I'm talking like anywhere. It may not come out on DVD, may not come out on Blu-ray, may not go to streaming services. Heck, it may not play any other festivals. And the rare chances, it may not play anywhere else. Like, not even in their hometown or country. It may never play anywhere else. It does happen. And I can't stress enough how awesome it is to check out these film festivals and support them. Not just the Toronto After Dark Film Festival, but all of them. Anything you can, if it's in your wheelhouse of what you enjoy. If you're not into, say, foreign gay, lesbian, trans films type thing, then don't go a festival that's exactly all they show. It's not going to be your thing. But if you're into, say, kung fu movies and martial arts movies, hey, I'm sure there is a festival, well, maybe not sure, but there's likely, if you're in at least a decent sized city, some kind of festival that deals in those kind of things, or at least has some of them. You may not maybe it's an Asian festival and it'll have some dramas and some comedies and such, but look at the schedule. Look at the schedule. See what they've programmed. There might be something there for you. There might be some martial arts films. There might be some, maybe it's an Asian festival and they've got some J-horror or some, some horror out of Korea, Thailand, or maybe some, the latest action film from Korea, or, something like that. Or, here we have a Jewish film festival, believe it or not. I'm in Toronto. We've got film festivals coming out the wazoo. We've got, not just the Toronto After Dark Film Festival, or not the Toronto International Film Festival. We've got all sorts of things. We've got Real Asian. We've got the Japanese Film Festival, Korean film festivals, Jewish film festivals. Honestly, I think there's a film festival for every country out there almost. At least that's what it seems like. It's nuts, and I love living in the city. So yeah, Toronto After Dark Film Festival, like I said, it's genre, it's sci-fi, it's fantasy, it's horror, it's bizarre, it's cult, it's action, it's all sorts of different things, and they love to cater to, being that it's in October, a lot of horror. So if that's your cup of tea, like I said, roughly around the third week of October, that's when it's running. If you're going to be in Toronto, check it out. You don't necessarily need to get a pass. This gets you into all the movies. If you're visiting Toronto, there's lots of other things to see. Maybe you don't want to see all the movies. Maybe you only want to see a couple. Hey, that's great. Buy some tickets, come out, join us. I'll be there. I will be there. As much as I possibly can. So, yeah, if you want to meet me, it's a great place to do it. But, yeah, so, whatever. I got a whole bunch of swag, and I love swag. So, thank you to Toronto After Dark. And, yeah, look forward to see you again next year. Till next video, guys, take care, and have a good one.